Here is an hour's worth of driving, condensed down into just 24 minutes of screen recording, Google Mappery. Not 24 minutes, 24 seconds. Yes, seconds. Get it right. This has been truly hideous. I really need this week's Big in the 90s video to do some really good numbers, because otherwise this has been a terrible, terrible day. I've had a great day with Steve. We've had a jolly, jolly good laugh. But the traffic on the way back, the M62 closed. A lorry fire, I think. Normally a lorry fire, they just sweep it up. It's not going to set fire to the whole carriageway, is it? So there must have been something else that's gone on there as well. But anyway, having finished at Manor Park, that's where we went to today, I dropped Steve off at Prestwich. And Prestwich is just a quick run down the motorway to get back home. Should take 15 minutes at the most. Anyway, as you can see from my little screen recording of the having to take a different route back because of the closed M62, that's taken me an hour to do 4 miles. An hour. Yeah, that's astonishing. Just going along at 2 or 3 miles per hour all the way. Poor old Ronnie Corbett here. He doesn't want to drive like this, so it's just as well the car is in good health, so no issues with the clutch or the cooling system. Another car, oh gosh, I tell you what, I am very, very pleased I took this car and not Kenneth, because Kenneth is still smoking quite a lot when left idling, and this has been a lot of idling. Either you idle or keep switching the engine off. But switching the engine off is all well and good if you know it's going to start again. Unfortunately, poor little Ronnie here, I got to it this morning, turned the key, and nothing happened. Not the battery, not even the starter, but actually the spade connector on the starter. I knew what it was straight away. Turned the key, no dimming of the lights. I thought, spade connector. Luckily, it's actually quite easy to get to, so that's exactly what I did. So opened the bonnet up and just wiggled it. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. What I did is I bump started it. But when I got back, wiggle on the spade connector on the starter, fine. However, as much as I understand that's all it is to get it going, I don't really want to have to do that. I don't want to have to, while sat in traffic, open up the bonnet, wiggle on the spade connector, and watch all of the people behind me overtake me at 2 miles per hour. If you look carefully at the screen recording, it starts off saying, I think 11 miles, 48 minutes, which is bad enough. And then after an hour, 40 minutes. And it's gone down a little bit since then, but it's still just, oh gosh. I have plans as well. I am off to see my friend Kev. Yes, Kev. And when Kev and I get together, it is not a casual drink. It's an all-nighter. Yes, that's what it is. That means I'm writing tomorrow off anyway, but at this rate, I'm going to be utterly buggered by the time I get there. And that isn't going to help. Just way beyond the Fiat 500 and the traffic lights, you can't really see, but the traffic is at a standstill along one side of the dual carriageway. Pass through that bit of congestion there, which is fortunate, because as always, the exit was blocked. It was blocked by people wanting to go that way, by people who've come from that way. Yeah, I want to go that way and I don't want to wait. I'm just going to block the road up instead. I mean, is that actually how they speak? Is that what they say? Do they say, well, that's why, come on, what are you doing? Seriously, I'm getting a bit impatient now, but there's just so much dithering around. Yes. Can I get through? Can I get... Oh, balls. No, I can't get through. I was pretty congested up there because there will be some traffic trying to head towards a route around the motorway, even as far out as this. About 3 miles to go now. So this is kind of a request now, and that is, please consider watching the next Big in the 90s video, because so far this has taken me all day to actually do. With this, it's 6 o'clock now, and I've been out since, well, 10, so it's taken me 8 hours, and then tomorrow night I'm going to spend about 5 or 6 hours editing it as well. So if all I get is like 800 or 900 views on it, then that's going to feel like quite a letdown. If this car were to break down, I would walk. That's how fed up I am of being in traffic now. You think it's going to suddenly clear up, because it should do, because this isn't adjacent to the motorway particularly. I mean, it is, but there's another road in between. And just think of all of these people, thousands of people, all having a really miserable time because of this particular thing, taking ages to get back and becoming impatient. And when you become impatient, you start to change. Your personality develops a side to it that you normally would be too embarrassed by to not keep under a lid. But actually, I've not really seen anything like that. I've not heard any beeps. I've not seen any aggression. So maybe people are more patient than I thought. Either that, or of course, nobody's having quite the same disaster of a journey that I am. But I was just thinking, people on the way home from work, it's the last thing you want. You've spent all day at work, and then you've got to spend an hour trying to get back home. Well, I'll tell you, I've spent all day working all day for no money as well. Working all day for no money and no food in my tummy. And added to this that I'm supposed to be going out tonight, my wife's already messaged me and said, why do you not go out tonight? Oh, right, okay. That really isn't what I want to do. I'm really looking forward to going out. But of course, because I've spent all of this time sat in traffic rather than being at home, making food or doing something useful, there's pressure. There's pressure. Do it another time. Oh, go on, you can go out. You can go and stay with Kev whenever you like. Yes, thank you. I'll do it tonight then. Surely this must be the end of it. Surely. Please let me just get to the end of this journey. Oh gosh, I need a kebab right now. It's less than 2 hours before I'm going out, and I've got to do doggy things, do a couple of family things, do some shopping, and have something to eat. Now, I really can't skip food. Not when you consider what's going to be happening tonight. And my friend Kev and his wife, they're not really eaters. No, they just don't really eat very much. They're both really skinny, and they just, for me, I get into the evening and I get peckish, and I could very easily eat a pie, a couple of sandwiches, baked potato, a kebab. But no, that didn't really happen. So what I've taken to do is taken over a bag of nuts, and they like the nuts. Oh gosh, look at this free-flowing traffic. I'm so grateful to be going along at 35 miles per hour, the best speed there is. And to finish this video off, I shall announce that I'm just about to head into the shop. A shop called Lidl, where I shall collect a few things for tonight and for home, and then I can start my evening going back into the traffic.
At the start of the day I thought I was having a wonderful trip out because look at this, no traffic at all hardly on the way, except for the other side, and I was presuming that by the time I was on my way back that way, all of this would have gone. But guess what? It hadn't. No.